It's 2024, Wilds has been announced and you have no new Monster Hunter to play. Well, I'm here to deliver the good news everyone about Monster Hunter GU. In this video, I'm going to tell you why it's a good idea to pick up and play to keep you occupied until Wilds comes out. Starting with Valstrax. I mean, is there really more to say? End the video, cut it! Yo, Capcom better give me a sponsorship after that. The server's about to be packed after my persuasive skills. Wait, what? You're still here? Oh, I didn't convince you yet? I mean, just look at that beautiful falcon. But fine, let me lay down more reasons why GU is the perfect game to play to keep you occupied. We'll separate it into 5 major sections. We've already been through Valstrax, so we got 4 left. Arts and styles, the monster roster, the Prowler system, and the glory that is Ahtal-Ka. And then the special combination section of all of these combined. Keep it on to the end if you really want to find out the magic that makes GU, GU. Arts and styles are the soul of GU, each of the weapons having 4 unique arts. There are also shared arts every weapon has access to. This already gives you so many different ways to play your weapon. You always have a way to mix up how you play. And added to that, we also have styles, different ways of playing your favorite weapon or least favorite weapon. As there could be a certain style that finally lets you play longsword without vomiting. Nah, I'm joking. In old gen, longsword is a pretty respectable weapon. Even I use it a lot in GU. The weapon in its purest and best form if you ask me. But never mind that. There are 6 styles. 6! Capcom were on crack with this game. How did they manage to make 6 different ways to play each weapon? Like, holy crap. Starting off with guild style. Generally the basic way to play a weapon. And it has 2 art slots. Next, striker style. There are some compromises to the weapon. In exchange, you get 3 slots for arts. And arts recharge faster. Aerial style restricts ground attacks, focuses on jumping off the monster to deal damage from the air, 1 slot. Adept style, or rather known as Bushido style. You lose access to some attacks, but dodging at the right time triggers an adept evade, giving you iframes and access to stronger attacks for your weapon, as 1 art slot. Valor or Brave style. You have a gauge that will slowly build up as you hit the monster, or Valor evade sheath. Once filled up, you'll enter Valor mode, gaining access to a new kit of powerful attacks. Without Valor mode, you'll lose access to a lot of your basic kit as 1 art slot. Alchemy style, you'll get a barrel to use special abilities to help yourself or other hunters. You'll have charges, which allows you to use these abilities gained by dealing damage or just over time. Using barrel abilities will use a charge, depending on how powerful the ability is. Some of these abilities can include things such as increasing hunter art recovery gauge of your team. It has 3 slots. Find the way you like to play a weapon. Each style takes and gives to each weapon. For the most part, guild style generally doesn't take away anything, and it's like a whole new experience. Like I said, there are some weapons I only use for a certain style, and there are others where I use almost all the styles because it's just fun to mix things up. Feel free to pause the screen right now to see some of the weapons and styles that I like to use. This system opens up so much for hunters. I don't use hammer generally in old school Monster Hunter, but adept hammer or valor is so much fun. Feels like a whole different way of playing the weapon. Hunts are always fun as things are forever changing. If I get bored of weapon, then I'll change the style. If I get bored of arts, then I'll change the arts. If I'm bored of the weapon, style and art, then I'll choose a new weapon and the cycle repeats, baby. GU magic. You see a part of it right here. You can always mix up how you play, thus drastically increasing playtime. There's also another factor to this. There are certain battles you may find difficult with your weapon, yet you don't want to change your weapon. It was a gift from your forefathers to your father, after all. That's fine, switch your style instead. There's always something to try. GU will never leave you hanging dry. The monster roster. Do I even need to explain it? You got Valstrax, Astalos, Laggy, and Ahtal-Ka. Like, I might need to add this to his own section at the end actually, because I have way too much to say about her. This game basically has it all. 93 large monsters? Nice. The largest monster roster in Monster Hunter history? How do you beat that? The answer is you don't! And the range of monster types are incredible. From 1st gen all the way to 4th. They went out their way to even include monsters such as Lao Shang Lung, the big original tower defense boss himself. On top of all that, deviants. Yeah, the system around them kinda sucks when playing with friends, but overall the monsters themselves are god tier. some of the strongest monsters around, and they have the coolest of names like Snow Baron, Red Helm, Deadeye, Soul Seer, Bolt Weaver, Bloodbath. Like, just saying these names get me hyped. Each one's so unique, it takes the variant status to a whole new level. The events will forever be one of my favourite parts of the game. Unique fights with a not so unique soundtrack. But still, despite that, they are goated for sure. There are 15 levels to rank up on Deviant Quest. You get tickets to spend on armor upgrades and weapons. So it's as if the weapons and armor level up and get stronger as the monsters get stronger too. The weapons also have a unique factor, coming with no slots, but charges your hunting arts faster, which is pretty damn cool. And if you think you're a big boy enough, there's an EX quest at the end, probably the hardest quest you'll ever get in Monster Hunter. Insane versions of the monsters with HP that is almost unthinkable and damage that can only leave you in awe. And then there's also the unique skills that each armor gives you, which is awesome. It's as if they match what the monster's good at and replicates it well on the skills. And it doesn't just stop there with Deviant armors. There are a lot of skills which give you double skills and even triple sometimes. They really pushed how interesting build craft can be in this game. Now, one other bonus for having so many monsters is the weapons in GU. There are so goddamn many. Many weapons have 2 different versions of the same one, or even 3, which is pretty insane. They'll either have more attack or element, slots, crit, or a mix of those factors. It just adds to the GU magic I was talking about earlier. They threw in a lot of monsters, many different ways to fight those monsters, and many different weapons to upgrade into while fighting those monsters. Each layer increases the amount of variety you get in the game. The experience always evolves. GU magic is real, baby. And we haven't even gotten to the Prowler system yet. The last time they actually added a new weapon to Monster Hunter is, yes, playing as your furry little friend. An experience furries will be quite familiar with. They legit just took the best palico system they ever made and then throw you in the driver's seat. Since there are about 9 different types of palicos, you're left with so many options to play. More customization is a blessing. Like, it's pretty insane. Even though I don't play Prowler, I can respect the effort and the difference it adds to GU. The thing I love about GU is that it's truly a celebration of the series, taking some of the best and at times the worst parts of them, mashing it all together and turning it into one titan of a game. Every weapon is such a joy to use, and the ones that aren't for you, maybe with some alterations. I always feel like I'm gaining a new experience in the game with the vast amount of things to do. Some say the game is too easy, or it's lazy with no story. I challenge that with saying that yes, the game may give you ways to deal with stuff that other games didn't really do, but as the game goes on, in my opinion, it actually turns out to be one of the most difficult games in Monster Hunter when it comes to things like the Hyper and the Deviants and some of the endgame bosses you can interact with. And yes, a lot of the game can be seen as reusable content from other games, but I mean, it's a celebration game. Of course they're going to reuse content. It wouldn't be much of a celebration game if they didn't nod to the past and take some of it from it, right? But damn, some people are silly sometimes. Now, before we wrap up, Ahtal-Ka, the final boss of GU. Like, holy crap. This boss is unbelievable. I still remember the first time I saw her and her mechanical fortress. It was beyond belief for me. The genius that went behind this monster, the creativity is mind-blowing. From the way she moves, her design, the Egyptian music theme, the royal colors, and the way that she treads left and right when she's moving forward, like, it's great. This monster was truly a love letter to the community. They really went all out. It's not the most difficult hunt. In difficulty out of 10, I'd give it a 7. It's not easy, but it's nothing insane. The impression this monster leaves in you though, will leave you feeling like, wow, I gotta see that again. It's such a spectacle of a battle. Climbing the fortress, trying to dodge her attacks when you're below her, trying to use the ballistas and so on. Is even more so when you do it online with friends. Everyone trying to find their own route to bring down the mechanical beast. The 3 stages of the boss, like, everything about this fight is unique. I'd say the most unique boss in Monster Hunter, not including Frontier. I can't fathom any monster as unique as Ahtal-Ka. Her armor and weapons are beautiful and I love how they work. Very slot heavy, but if you've worked hard on your way to endgame, you can truly take advantage of the armor by using gems and talismans. They amplify the skills that you have equipped for the armor. One of the most unique armor sets in the series. Ahtal-Ka will forever go down as the best final boss for me in Monster Hunter history. And I truly don't think we'll ever get someone as special as the Golden Mantis. There's only one other boss I could say that rivals her, but that's for another time. Well, thanks for watching guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have anything to say, message down below, like the video, subscribe. You know, I love talking Monster Hunter. There's gonna be more Monster Hunter coming on. I did some interesting videos about difficulty a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago. Check this video out here. You'll see it on the screen now. And stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be talking about wilds. And we're gonna go into some more speculation, so I hope you stay tuned for that. Okay, this has been Nova Bush though. I'm out. See you.